have beef transformers.
Beef transformers.
Rob Lloyd doesn't usually worry about small change.
50p. Show me the money.
He's more used to doing multi-million-pound property deals.
That's not bad, is it? Just had a winner.
But he's leaving his indulgent rural lifestyle to go undercover in a former war zone. Belfast, a city still scarred by division and conflict.
This is all intimidating stuff, isn't it?
He'll find out firsthand the personal cost of the troubles that tore a community apart.
What's your name, sorry?
Gunmen came into the house. I was shot 6 times.
I've been ignorant to the fact of what really goes on.
And discover a divided city that's now starting to work together.
My closest friends are all Catholic now, which is good, because I don't want my kids growing up through a war zone.
Working with the young people of Belfast will force Rob to rethink his own life.
There's a bit of talent in there. I think I could be probably a different person after this.
At the end of his stay, he'll give away thousands of pounds of his own money when he reveals he's a secret millionaire.
This horse cost £150,000. That horse could be worth £250,000. We've spent to date around £4 million. Yeah, I'd sleep in the stable if I could.
Away from the property game, 45-year-old Rob Lloyd dabbles in horse racing, running a multi-million-pound stables.
That's not bad, is it? Just had a winner.
But it's Rob's day job as a property developer that's helped him earn a fortune of £28 million.
This is the latest master plan that we were working to before the access stalled.
When I first made the first million on one deal, you know, you want to make the 2 and then you want to make 5 and so on and so forth. So we've got to try and make 10 on the next one if we can. We like making money. It buys you better toys to play with, doesn't it, really? You know.
As well as his racehorses and Bentley, Rob's bought plenty to play with on his 180-acre farm in Flintshire, North Wales.
Well, my dad was a farmer, you know, dairy farmer, and I said one day I want to buy a farm.
With work and play taking all of Rob's time, there's a cost for the family.
I'm having another go now.
We haven't spoken for about
4 out of 5 are living in poverty.
This is all intimidating stuff, isn't it, this? Does anybody live down here? Do you think? What number? Oh, number 8. Ah, number 10. Oh, this is home. This is home. Right, crikey. It's time. There's no television or anything, is there? God, I hope I can sleep at night, that's all I can say. God, it's filthy. It is absolutely filthy, isn't it? I can't believe how tiny this is. I'm just so used to so much land. You know, 180 odd acres, and I've got this. It's disgusting. It smells as well, doesn't it? I mean, you can't imagine a family in a small house like that. Doesn't give them much hope, does it? I'm Rob. Just moving.
Bobby, please meet you.
What's your name, sorry?
Bobby.
Paul.
Bobby.
And what's it like round here?
Oh, it's not too bad.
Is that all right?
So long are you here for?
About 10 days.
10 days?
Roughly, yeah, just over a week. You know, see how it goes.
If you only want to show you about, sure, give me a bell.
So how many people live in the street? There's quite a few boarded up, isn't there?
A few boarded up. These houses will get knocked down soon as well, you see. A few real bad things that's happened on the road, like the Shankill bombing.
Yeah, sure.
The fish shop down the road, like, there were a couple of people in that there I knew. This is mostly Protestant area. It was always, Northern Ireland's always been like it. Yeah. Protestant, like that's Catholic, but now...
Is it still a bit vindictive, or...?
Sometimes you always get the better person. You're always going to get better people. When I was younger, I always hated the opposite side, because you're kind of brought up that way. But my closest friends and all Catholic now, no sense in it, I just don't see a point in it. Which is good, because I don't want my kids growing up through a war zone.
The reality of spending the next 9 days in West Belfast is starting to sink in.
I'm feeling pretty depressed, actually, you know, because I didn't know what to expect when I arrived here, and I think this is going to be a real challenge for me, personally. I got woke up at 4 o'clock this morning by some youths outside making a hell of a racket. I think they must have been drinking or something.
Property developer Rob Lloyd is living undercover on the Shankill Road in West Belfast.
I'm looking forward to today, actually. It gets me out of this place. Desperate, isn't it? Hey, Bobby.
To get some leads and find out more about the area, Rob pays a visit to the local barbers.
What's your name, anyway?
John, what's your name?
Hey, John. Yeah, my name's Rob.
Rob. Oh. So, you're not from here?
I'm not from here.
No. It's all right.
Northwest of England.
Right.
I was made redundant recently.
Rob will tell people that he's new to the area and wants to get involved in youth projects.
I'm particularly keen on sort of youths because of you know, things that happen in my patch. Is there plenty of opportunities for them?
Not really,
no?
not really.
So why is that, do you think?
I think it's funding. I think it's, I think actually we've been forgot about a wee bit, you know. There's a Spectrum Centre up there. There's a bit of a youth group in there.
So where's that? Exactly?
It's just up the street.
Is that the new place on the
yes,
right, is it?
Yes.
Yeah. Hi there. I'm just being a bit inquisitive as to...
A visit to the Spectrum Centre pays off with a lead to a local boxing club for Protestant youngsters in the Shankill Road area. Rob's arranged to meet club founder and head coach Tommy Waite and help out at a training session.
Would you like to get involved then, Rob?
Yeah, sure. Yeah. Be gentle with me. I'll follow you, shall I? Yeah. OK.
Spar going, and you can be a corner man here with me.
OK.
You can jump up, talk to the kids.
Right, OK.
When you get them going then. So if you jump up.
Jump up here, yeah?
Jump up here.
Right, just stay on this side, Tommy, yeah?
One of the club's brightest hopes is 13-year-old Nathan Dunn, whose dad Tom volunteers as club secretary.
He's not panicking, is he?
No,
Let's see.
no. That's your boy boxing, Nathan. Here, hold your water now. Just kick his gum, see now.
Good man. Excellent. Cool, that's tough going.
I bet
you're ready for that, yeah? Yeah, no fear, no pain. No pain, that's what Rocky says, isn't it? Hey?
That's it.
Yeah.
Are you listening now? Yeah. Listen. What's the Just get them off the streets.
Yeah,
and
sure.
They'll love it, like, you know what I mean?
"19-year-old Mark has been training at the club for 5 years and is now Ulster senior champion.
Ready to blow the whistle when you're ready, Tommy? What exactly did you do just before this existed?
Once I was sort of at secondary school, I started running about at street corners and parks, drinking alcohol.
Yeah.
Most weekends I was on it.
Is that because there's a lack of facilities then? Or?
I think so. There's nothing for us to do at all around here.
The guys that you used to knock around with, what are they doing now?
They'd be taking drugs, just
really, yeah,
running about, joyriding.
They can't get out of the sort of system.
That's just the way they are now. Some of them will be in prison now.
Just saying, Tommy, you've got plenty of facility here. I mean, it all seems to be very well set up, doesn't it?
It's set up. The only thing, it's not ours.
Right.
You know, it's council owned.
I see.
Owned by City Hall. You know.
Right. Okay. So they provide the facility,
and we provide the boxers, the kids. You know. Keep going.
They're really friendly people. They've got a good facility, I have to say. Everybody's enjoying themselves. There must have been 50 kids in there, and the discipline was incredible. But I don't know if there's anything I can do there.
The boxing club is in the Protestant area of Shankill, a short walk from the Peace Wall which separates Shankill from the Catholic Ardoyne.
I'm sort of fascinated by the Peace Wall. It's a hell of a intimidating sort of structure. There's a lot that's happened there over the years. You know, you've got the Catholics on the other side, we're on the Protestant side now. And, you know, imagine a small child wondering what is beyond this point, you know. It's a different world, completely different world to what I'm used to. I don't want to particularly be biased to, you know, whether it's the Protestant side or the Catholic side. I want to be sort of down the middle, effectively.
Rob's heard about a project over in the Catholic Ardoyne called Flax Foyer. It provides homes for disadvantaged youngsters from both sides of the divide. Without it, they'd be on the streets. It's run by Marie Fosco.
It's great to see you.
So you got things for me to do, have you?
I have hygiene checks.
Oh, right, OK.
Check that they're keeping the flats nice and clean and tidy.
OK,
right.
Fantastic.
I'll run through it,
Brilliant.
One of these with you.
OK.
Right, when we go into the flat, we look at the worktops, cupboards, sink.
The whole lot.
The whole lot,
yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And we'll start on the ground floor with number 2, and I'm passing you the papers.
Thank you very much indeed.
Straight down.
So is it like a youth hostel?
We don't use the term hostel.
Right.
It's semi-independent living. It's staffed 24/7, but they have their own flats. A lot of the young people would come from Kerr, and when they've been in the Kerr environment, everything is done for them. Everything.
Right. So that it's like teaching them to look after themselves.
Yeah. So we do have to be very, very strict. If we're looking at the floor here.
So that, not acceptable?
No, that needs cleaned.
OK.
No, there's stains.
So, naughty. Cooker top.
No.
He needs a woman around, doesn't he?
That's very sexist. Needs washed.
Uh-oh. This looks like my son's bedroom. Toilet doesn't look too good either, does it?
No.
Yeah.
It hasn't actually been flushed. You agreed to the hygiene check?
What's your name, anyway? Lucy.
Lucy, you don't even know.
Lucy, my name's Rob. Hi. How are you?
Before being helped by Marie and Flax Foyer, 20-year-old Lucy was homeless.
Whenever I was younger and stuff, my mum and dad split up and
right.
My mum got a new boyfriend. I never really sort of got on with my dad, so...
Did you not?
No, just from a very young age I never sort of got on with him, so that's why I couldn't wait to get in here. No, but it's helped me so much.
Has it? That's good, isn't it? Because Marie's fantastic, isn't she?
She is, she's brilliant, so she is. Oh, it's just really helped me get my life back on track, do you know what I mean? You've got your own space, your own wee flats and stuff. No, it's just really helped boost my confidence and stuff, because I always was a confident person. When I was younger, I was very bad with my drugs.
Were you?
But that was before I started college and stuff, and then...
So what age did you actually start getting into drugs then?
13. I've took probably nearly every single drug bar heroin, but I never felt that I was physically addicted to it, do you know what I mean? I think it was just because everybody else was doing it, I was doing it, but I was a very heavy cannabis smoker, so I was until maybe about 3-4 years ago. So
you on any sort of training courses or anything like that?
I've MVQ qualified, I'm a qualified beautician.
Oh, are you? What's the likelihood of getting some work around here?
There's just so many people that have been starting to train in it and stuff, so vacancies are very low at the minute, so...
I nearly was crying in there before because of Lucy's story. The fact that she'd been on drugs at sort of 13 years old. She's been through it and she's into, you know, an establishment now that cares through Marie, yeah? So she's got hope, she's got a qualification and she's trying her bloody hardest. I'm living on Indian food. Only had a fiver left, so I couldn't even afford chicken or anything like that. The problem for me is the fact that I'm not prepared to use the cooker downstairs because it's too grubby and God knows what I'd catch from it. I don't know how anybody lives on £47.50 a week. I just don't know how people do it.
After hearing from Lucy yesterday that she started taking drugs at just 13 years old, Rob's now following up a lead at a Catholic youth club.
So if I'm with you in the next sort of 15-20 minutes, fantastic. Cheers now. Bye now. Hi, I'm looking for Jackie.
That's me.
Jackie, my name's Rob. Hi,
hello, Rob.
How are you? Great to see you.
Not too bad.
This is where it all happens, is it?
It is. This is where young people come on a Monday to a Friday night.
Yeah, right, yeah.
And
Run by Jackie Maguire, John Paul's youth club provides a much-needed service for Ardoyne, where almost a third of the population is under 16.
Thanks. So what sort of age group are you catering for?
At night time we'll be catering from 9 up. You want to volunteer tonight in the shop?
Yeah, go on. Why not? Can I sell you anything? A ripple. I think I can manage that.
50p.
50p. Show me the money. Thank you. Cotton juice. One of those?
Yeah.
OK. So how long have you been here, Jackie?
About 20 odd.
20 odd years. Right, so that you can't leave the place.
keep saying I'm leaving, but...
Hang on, we've got some more customers now. Come on.
Can I have beef transformers?
Beef transformers, right.
Yes, in winter.
Right, I'll get you some change. The right change, thank you. So you've seen a lot of the bad times, Jackie, yeah?
Yeah, but like I grew up when the troubles were bad here.
What, just shootings?
Yeah, that's one of the reasons why my mother and a couple of our neighbours started this place. Here, let's drink the water, please. And a lot of young people, thank you, no problem. A lot of young people will be coming from single parent families. In the afternoon it's 50p. So it means the parents are out working, they're getting peace of mind, they know where their young people are and where their children are, and they're not on the streets.
Yeah. Nothing down at the moment. Oh! So what do you think of Jackie then?
She's really good and she's brilliant and she organises everything for us.
Does she?
Yeah.
With almost 60 children using the centre tonight, Rob's being kept busy.
Who's keeping score? 4-3 to me. If this wasn't here, what do you think you'd be doing?
Probably hanging about the streets doing that. Or
Yeah?
sitting in the house bored.
Really?
Just all day doing that.
Good to meet you. All right, guys. See you soon. Jackie, she's incredible. You know, her heart is in that centre. It's absolutely tremendous what she does. What this has taught me is I'm almost a selfish person. I've got a lot to think about.
Property magnate Rob Lloyd is undercover in West Belfast. Living in the shadow of the Peace Wall on the Shankill Road, he's struck by how little he'd previously known about the Troubles.
I want to learn as much as I can about this area, because normally you'd read a paper and you'd read about Northern Ireland, things like that, and I wouldn't think twice. I'll look through the business pages and I'll go straight to see who's racing. I've been ignorant to the fact of what really goes on, and I'm actually quite inquisitive now. Oh, hi, Tom.
Hi, Rob.
How's it going? OK?
I live in the next street, that's all.
Just up here?
Yeah, Brooklyn Street, the next street over.
Is it like this?
If anything, I'd say it's
Have
a
you
bit
got as
worse than
many...
this.
It's worse than this?
Yeah.
Meeting Tom, the secretary of the Cairn Lodge Boxing Club, gives Rob a chance to find out more about the organisation.
So what will you be doing today? You're going down to the gym?
Well, I'm trying to get things on the move about the new club building.
So why are you actually moving out? Because what you've got there is actually a great facility, isn't it?
Yeah, except that whenever they have a function in there, we have to take all the rings down.
So it's
all
a
the
multi-use,
equipment down every
basically,
night.
isn't it? Yeah.
You know, so if we had our own club, everything could be set up permanently.
Rob offers to go to the club to help out. Tonight's bout is between Protestant and Catholic youngsters.
Hi, guys. How are we doing? Tommy, great to see you. Hi, Tom.
Hi, Rob.
How's it going all right?
Yeah, not too bad.
Yeah, good stuff.
Just cross community. We've got our own
Shankill,
club,
is it?
Shankill,
Right.
and Falls Road.
They all seem to get on
Oh,
fine.
there's
problem.
no sweat. No.
That's good.
Actually, they'll be friends out of us.
Let's get that.
One of the lads fighting tonight is Tom's 13-year-old son, Nathan.
Round one. felt that one myself then. So give him 30 seconds, yeah? Good man. You feeling tired yet? You're all right? OK, guys, seconds out, round 2. I wouldn't mind it being there, I'll tell you. But there's a lot of aggression when they're actually in there, but what I quite like after it, not a problem, is it?
No. Nathan, the boy that he was sparring, as soon as they came out, chatting around with him.
Yeah, it's good, isn't it?
But things weren't always this way. Just a few years ago, West Belfast was a very different place, as Tommy, son of the head coach, recalls.
You had to stay in your own side of the community.
Right.
Or you might not get out sometimes.
Really, is that bad?
That's how bad it was. You entered into somebody else's community, you got hurt.
Really?
It was actually in the Shankill bomb. I left the restaurant about 50 yards away. See, as soon as I pulled the door shut, the bomb went off.
Really?
I think there was 10 killed. It was a IRA bomb.
Was it? How does that make you feel about the Catholic community?
A person was a person. I never thought of the Catholic Protestant thing because I was already boxing, and that's how I got into getting. I actually have more friends on the Catholic community than I have on the Protestant because I've grew that bond with a lot of people over the years with my own boxing.
I just like the setup. I like the guys who are involved here. They're totally committed to what they're doing, and it brings those two separate communities together.
Today, Rob's going back to the youth club where Jackie and the kids are working on a new project, a memorial flower garden.
So I suppose I'm going to get stuck into a little bit of work, am I? Okie dokie. It's chaos, isn't it? Doing a great job there, mate. What do you think about doing all of this then? Do you think it's a good idea? Oh, I played you at ping pong the other night, didn't I? You beat me.
No, it was 7 each.
Was it 7 each, was it? Oh, well, you're honest anyway. So what's it all in aid of, Jackie, this?
5 years ago, my mum died of cancer, and she would have been the founder of the club. And every year, when it come to Mother's Day or things like that, she'd have had flowers growing at home in pots, so she'd have brought them over.
All right, big man.
And then we'd have put them into smaller pots, and the kids took them home.
Yeah.
So I think that's why they put flowers and her together, you know, with a garden bed connection come in.
This is a great idea, isn't it? Don't you think? We've got all sorts here, haven't we?
What's that?
Not sure, actually. Hope it's not the electric cable.
Right, can we get some of this rubbish lifted here, please?
There's wires.
Rob corners Jackie to find out more about the time she puts into the club.
Nicely, nice and quietly. I mean, the thing is, Jackie, you're very committed and dedicated. How many hours do you do in a week?
I'm paid to do 36 hours a week.
Right.
But anybody who works in a youth club always does way over that.
It's 5 days a week?
5, last week it was 6.
Rob, the girls want to show you their dance.
Oh, right, brilliant.
Dance.
They've been practising this, have they?
Our changing rooms come down studio, come art room. Right, girls, is the dance ready for Rob?
Yeah.
Oh, right, now then.
When you're ready, 1, 2, 3.
Bum bum bida 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 bum bum bida.
Yay! That's fantastic. That's been a lot of practice, that, hasn't it? There's a bit of talent in there, definitely.
Feels like I'm going insane, yeah. There's a thief in the night.
I like this place. It's just so well utilised. Perhaps they could do with a few more facilities. The kids absolutely love it. You know, you can just see it on the faces. When I arrived here, semi-aware of the Catholics and Protestants, I wanted to try and be fair and have a balance. But I think what I've got to really do here for myself is support the ones that I actually want to do, really support, and forget the politics side of it.